Welcome to Rainbow City, stories from lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender Edinburgh. An exhibition held at Edinburgh's City Art Centre in summer 2006. I'm Auntie Studs, lesbian icon, and I'll be your guide. In the beginning was prejudice and darkness. Walking through the corridor of fear to enter the exhibition reminds us of the bigotry and ignorance that generations of LGBT people have faced, and sometimes still do. This exhibition tells some of the stories of how we came into the light. Edinburgh has a hidden history and a hidden geography. This map identifies some of the landmarks of 500 years of LGBT life in Scotland's capital, ranging from medieval execution sites and Regency-era lesbian scandals in the genteel West End, to the 1950s cruising grounds, 1970s activism and 1990s pride. Welcome to the barricades. This part of the exhibition looks across 4 decades of struggling towards equality. These are some of the souvenirs of those struggles: banners, badges, posters and t-shirts. This is one of the audio panels with quotes from the Remember When Project's oral history interviews. People of all ages talk about their lives, painting a picture of Edinburgh's many different LGBT worlds. The vintage telephone is a tribute to the Lothian Gay and Lesbian Switchboard, founded in 1974. Lift the handset to hear the kinds of calls it handles. Male homosexuality was decriminalised south of the border in 1967, but Scots had to fight on until 1981 for the same freedom. Lesbianism wasn't against the law in any part of the UK, we just didn't exist, but the system still managed to discriminate against us. Have you ever asked yourself what causes the strange phenomenon known as heterosexuality? This vintage poster addresses that thorny question. The activist flat includes a lesbian feminist poster, t-shirts from various campaigns and events, and a television showing a 1970s programme made by the Scottish Minorities Group, Scotland's first campaign group for gay and lesbian rights, and founders of the LGBT Centre in Broughton Street. LGBT life is not just about coming out, it's also about going out. Elton John, who performed in this costume long before he became Britain's favourite queen, introduces this section on the history of the Edinburgh scene and its hidden or not so hidden corners. It covers the pubs you knew were gay only if you were in the life, through 1980s lesbian feminist discos, and on to the present day rich mix, from cafes to clubbing to Out and Proud, the LGBT choir. This section introduces you to some of the people who shared the stories with Remember When. As you'll see, we don't all fit the stereotypes. We are posties, police officers, rugby players, parents and authors. But notice the empty frame at the end of the lineup. This is for those of us who still feel they have to stay silent and invisible. Here's that gay cultural icon, Oscar Wilde, a personal friend of some of Edinburgh's most prominent queer Victorians. LGBT writings have always played a vital part in discovering and defining who we are, but were often hard to find in mainstream bookshops. In 1982, LGBT life in Edinburgh and far beyond it was enriched by the opening of Scotland's first queer bookshop, Lavender Menace, in a basement in 4th Street. In 1987, the business moved from Back Street to High Street, opening in the new town as West and Wild, where it lasted until 1997. The Snakes and Ladders game board gives a sweeping overview of the ups and downs of LGBT history in Edinburgh and the wider world. The board, like your guide, is the work of Kate Charlesworth, lesbian cartoonist. Until recently, history's always been good at hiding same-sex love inside a closet. Throw open these doors and meet Jamie Six and other early Rainbow citizens. Thank you for visiting Rainbow City. We now return you to the twilight world of the heterosexual.